In today's video, we're going to be testing out some LED license plate surround bulbs on these Ram trucks. So let's get started. Okay, and welcome back to today's video, you guys. So I thought we were done, but there's going to be a few more days to our little accessory series that we're doing on this Ram truck. I listened to your guys' feedback. You guys wanted to see more of it. So while I've got some time, I'm going to continue to test out some of these products that you can get off of Amazon for a pretty decent price, and they're very inexpensive. What I have in my hand right now are complete LED replacements for the license plate surrounds. So these will fit on your truck. They actually fit quite a few years, so double check on your year. But I made a video before just changing out the LED bulbs in the existing fixtures. This is a complete replacement, and these things are extremely cheap. They're only 15 bucks for the pair. They have a full LED panel built into it. I know there's a lot of guys that would rather not have their license plate extremely illuminated, but as they say, you guys, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I don't know. It is what it is. Comment down below if you guys are one of those guys that is trying to not have their license plate seen. Would love to hear your little story. But anyways, let's go ahead, crack these out of the box and show you guys what they are. Okay, so these are the stock ones. You can see I have the LED in there. We replace those. If you guys, again, if you want to do just this and just replace the bulb, I'll link that video above for you guys. It'll also be down in the description. And I will link the bulbs as well in this description, where you can find the replacements, LEDs that don't throw an air light. And here we go. We will open up the very official looking yellow packing tape. There we go. So far so good. We've got something in the box for $15. And these little doohickeys here. I looked at it online. There's not a whole lot that describes, you know, these things or how they function, but I thought they were pretty interesting. So when we talk about error lights on this channel and having error messages, these are actually pretty cool. They come with their own little capacitors. So as you can see here, you can plug these little guys in so that you could actually put these on. If you don't have something like alpha OBD and you can't enable LED lights or bulbs for this position, then you can just plug these guys in and you're good to go. So this is the way it's going to work. Like you can see here, it's got your little 194 kind of flat spade plug-in that will plug into our existing harness. Then we will tuck this in, and it's got the existing notch out there so we can put our OEM factory plug in there. And like I said, it's just got this little pigtail if you choose to run the little capacitors so that you don't throw the light. And the important part, so this side has, you can see a full LED panel in there. It's got a bunch of chips in there, whereas the stock one just has a single bulb in the middle. I'm assuming these are going to be brighter, but as you guys know, we'll do a full test. I'll show you guys during the day. We'll compare it at night, left to right, and then we'll change both of them and see how she looks. So I do think it's pretty cool that they do have the little capacitors. They're thinking about everybody. That way, if you just have a bone stock vehicle, and again, you don't have anything like alpha OBD, these will work without throwing an error code. But in my case, with alpha OBD, with LED bulbs enabled for that position, the license plate bulbs, I actually don't even have to run it. So we can just discard this, and we don't have to figure out where to mount that, or hang it or zip tie it. So either way, I do like that it has the option. All right, so we're under the vehicle, and I'm going to show you guys how you remove these. So obviously, we're going to be turning our bulbs out. So this is the LEDs that we replaced it with, and those work good, but I wanted to try these other ones out for you guys. And then how you remove this fixture here is you're going to see back here, see the steel tab here? This thing, you kind of just work it back and forth like that. This pops out like so. Here it is. And now if you go back up top, this just comes out like so. So next up, we'll remove our bulb. We'll plug in our new light, and we'll put this in to our fixture, and we'll turn it. So there it is. It's in, it's sealed. We turned it. And now we can put our fixture back into place, and we can slide our clip back in, fully seated. So here's the fitment, you guys. Fitment is bang on, like it's perfect. It's absolutely the same as the factory ones. Let's light these up during the day and compare them. So here we are during the day, you guys. We got our one LED bulb versus these guys. These are definitely, I would say, brighter. You can tell just by how it's illuminating my hand versus this side, you know, not a whole lot different. So what we'll do is we'll wait for the sun to go down. We'll see how ridiculously bright these are at nighttime versus our regular LED bulb in that one. All right, guys, so here we are, of course, at nighttime. Here's the difference. Obviously we have the new one on the right with the LED panel, and we have the stock one on our left with an LED bulb. Both are, you know, pretty bright. I would say this one is a little bit brighter, but my biggest concern was that it would maybe be excessive. I don't think it's, I mean, yeah, it's brighter, but I don't know about being necessarily excessive. One other test I do want to run for you guys is to run the backup camera. So looking from inside, because some people say that when you put too bright of lights back here that it could interfere with your backup camera. So we will obviously test that theory, but so far so good. It is brighter, definitely no hiding that, but I don't think it's excessive. It just depends whether you think it's too bright. The one thing, if we look at it from this angle, you can see how bright it is there, just the one bulb, versus over here it is pretty bright looking from there, but behind the vehicle honestly doesn't look like anything too crazy. So what I'm gonna do for you guys next is I'm gonna swap out our driver's side one. We'll put both in there, see how it looks, see how the completed look is, and then we'll test out our reverse from inside the truck, and we'll see how the backup camera looks from the inside on the screen. All right, guys, so there we go. Both are installed, so you can see there. I kind of like it. I don't know. I mean, some guys, like I said, might be trying to be super mysterious, and they think that their license plates can't be read if they don't have a bright license plate bulb, which most license plates are reflective. But I kind of like the brighter look, to be honest. I think it, I don't know, kind of adds to it. Adds the whole look, since we got all the LED stuff going on the rest of the truck. I don't know. I think it's kind of cool, but as always, comment down below what you guys think. So they look really clean. Fitment is perfect, you guys. There won't be any, like on these, the fitment is as good as the factory ones. I do kind of like the fact that, you know, it's already got a full built-in panel. I think it looks a little cleaner when you're looking at it versus just having one little LED bulb in the middle, but that's just my opinion, of course. But now let's go ahead, we'll hop in the truck and let's see what our camera looks like from inside the vehicle when we're backing up. All right, so here we are inside the vehicle, you guys. And there you go. So here's our backup camera. I will say, I don't know that I fully noticed this in the last videos. So you can see, obviously here is our bulbs, and it's got these two beams coming off of them. So if you're worried about that and how that looks at nighttime, might be a factor. As you can see, we have our super bright LED reverse bulbs. If you guys haven't seen those, this thing thinks there's something behind me for some reason, even though there's nothing. But if you guys haven't seen that video, we replace those bulbs. I'll link that above and down below for you guys if you guys want to be able to see behind your truck this well at nighttime. So check that out, and all of our other LED videos as well. We've pretty much converted everything at this point. But yeah, that is something to note. Comment down below if you think that would bother you, but that's what I'm noticing. As for any errors, you can see here on my screen, no stored messages on the dash, no error lights, anything like that. But I'm not running those capacitors that it comes with, but I am using alpha OBD. If you guys are interested in that, click above here. I'll link that video where I show you guys how to use alpha OBD to enable LED bulbs in different locations on your vehicle. Or you can, like I said, run those capacitors and you won't have an error light either. So there you have it, guys. Those are the LED bulbs. They're $15. I think they look a lot better, in my opinion, from the exterior than just putting an LED bulb in maybe an old fixture. And a lot of times mine are in half decent condition, but I've seen a lot of them, and even on other vehicles I've had, where there might be dirt or, you know, the inside, or they might look really yellow, the actual housing themselves, and then putting an LED bulb in it makes it look maybe a little bit better, but you can kind of see the crusty look to the inside of it. So for 15 bucks to get a whole fixture with an LED in it, I think it's a bargain. Only downfall I kind of see about doing something like that, they've checked off all their boxes as far as I'm concerned, with making sure that it's not going to throw an error light with those little capacitors there, or resistors. But you guys saw on the screen, it does seem to kind of produce a little bit of glare on the screen at nighttime when you're backing up. So something to keep in mind, but let me know, does that bother you down below? What do you guys think of these things? And again, if you guys are interested in the taillights we have on this truck, we have a video for that. You know, the LEDs that we have above here, the super bright LEDs in the cab here. We've got all sorts of LED videos, so if you guys are interested in this kind of thing, check out the other videos on the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Everything will be linked down below if you guys want to check it out, and if you guys want to know where to get these bulbs that we just put on today. We'll see you guys on the next video.